Hey, what's up guys? It's Brendan from Best Life Weight Loss, and today's bike vlog, I want to talk about, weighing yourself. When you should start weighing yourself, the benefits of weighing yourself, and if you've seen my other videos, tracking your progress and being in a calorie deficit, you'll know that weighing yourself is a very important part of your journey, but it's not the end all be all, and I really don't think you should be doing it that often in the beginning. So first thing I want to say is, not everyone's going to have a scale initially. And the scale I bought was $40 on Amazon. I think that's pretty affordable. The max weight was like 400 pounds. And I think the ones that went up past 400 pounds to like 6 or 7 were only $60, $20 more. So, I feel like it's affordable. And, when I talk to you about buying things for your weight loss journey, I try and keep it very minimal, try and make it as easy as possible financially for you. And I feel like, buying a scale, they have cheaper scales. If you're not in the morbidly obese range like I was, you can get scales that go up to $200, or $200, scales that go up to 200 pounds for less than 30, maybe even 20 bucks. But when you start your weight loss journey, you don't have to do it in the beginning. But by the first 3 months, you should have a scale in your house that you can use, or you should have access to one so you can start tracking your progress. Now, what I did, I started my weight loss journey. The first thing I did was buy a scale. And the reason I bought a scale initially, before I even knew everything I know now, was to help motivate me. What I mean by that is, I've tried to lose weight in the past. I've talked about it before. I've been morbidly obese my entire life. I mean, fuck. I was 200 plus in middle school, I was probably like 190 in fucking elementary school. I was a big kid, So I've tried a lot of different weight loss. Tried, just working out, etc. Tried it before. And one thing I never did was track my weight. There have been times where I probably lost 20, 30 pounds on my journeys in the past that I fell off, and I had no idea. I was just going off of how I feel and how I looked, and I never sustained it. No matter what, I always fell off. So this time I thought to myself, I was like, maybe if I see the numbers, it'll be better. And the first thing I want to recommend is, you get the scale. In the beginning, I don't want you to weigh yourself every single day. It's just like how I said, don't start worrying about the diet and nutrition aspect right off the bat, is that I want you to get used to doing your cardio. I want you to get used to the motions, of just getting that down. That first month, that first 2 months, get used to the cardio, and then work on your diet plan, work on your nutrition, work on cutting out the things that are going to slow you down, and implement more proteins, fibers, minerals, carbohydrates, just healthier alternatives to help you achieve your goals. Now, you get your scale, weigh yourself once a week, I would recommend. And maybe, one thing I did do, I'd weigh myself at the start of the week. And I say, okay, in the beginning I was doing Monday through Friday. So Monday, before I would start my workout, I'd check my weight. And then Friday, I would check my weight. And I would kind of gauge that and see like, oh wow, okay. And in the beginning, like I said, you're going to lose water weight. You're going to especially once you start changing up your diet, you're going to see a gradual loss, kind of good. But I don't want you weighing yourself every day until you get to that point mentally where you know that whatever number you see, it's not going to stop you. What oftentimes happens to people is that they weigh themselves too much, and they notice that either they're not losing the weight fast enough, or there's instances where they messed up, they ate too much and they gained the weight, and it ends up discouraging people. And I don't want that to happen to you. I don't want you to see the numbers and see, oh, man, I gained 2 pounds. I'm such a fat piece of shit. I don't want that to happen. So I feel like an easy way to mitigate that is in the beginning, when you're still trying to push yourself, motivate yourself. I think, twice a week for the first 3 to 4 months is a good play. Before you're at the beginning of the week, weigh yourself. At the end of the week, weigh yourself. But once you get 3, 4, 5 months in, once you get used to it, once you kind of get your routine down and you're playing with your diet and you're really getting to the point where you need to start tracking your calories, that is when I say, if you want, you can weigh yourself every single day. So the way I do it is, I weigh myself now, disclaimer, I'm almost 2 years into my weight loss journey, and I'm weighing myself every single day I work out. After every workout, I weigh myself. And now that I'm in this process, and one of the main reasons I say this is because what would happen is, on my cheat days, if you saw the recent videos, I had a really crazy cheat day this last Saturday. But when you have your cheat days, you might go overboard. Especially if you have a love-hate relationship with food like I do, you might really go overboard. And if you go overboard on your cheat days every now and then, what can happen is you go to weigh yourself too often, and you're gonna see, oh man, I gained weight, but I'm doing 150 minutes of cardio a week. I'm on this diet, but I had a half a tub of ice cream on my cheat day and 2 cheeseburgers, but it can discourage you, and I don't want that to happen. I'm at that point now where I had that crazy cheat day on Saturday. When I weighed myself yesterday after my workout, I should said 225. Yesterday was Monday. When I weighed myself on Sunday after my workout, it said 226. Now, that's with me on Friday. When I got done on my workout on Friday, I was 221. I was so excited to be 221. And I was hoping this week would be the week where I hit 219. Yeah, that cheat day, I'm gonna have to work that cheat day off. But I've gotten to that point now where I know I'm gonna continue my shit. I might hit 219 on Friday just because I'm going to stay consistent this week, like I do every week. It's all about consistent and commitment. Getting the cardio in, doing your workout, and then staying in a calorie deficit. And one of the main, easiest ways you're gonna do that is by monitoring your weight over time and not letting it discourage you when it's not exactly the numbers you want to see. One thing I don't think people realize when you start your weight loss journey, when you commit to really trying to lose the weight, is how much of a mental aspect it all is. This of losing weight, cardio, exercise, it's all physical. You're putting your body through this. So you need to have the endurance, the willpower to do it. But there's so much more mental aspect that goes into it. The waking up and not wanting to work out, feeling tired, fatigued, sore, all of those things can play mentally into your mind to deter you from working out and achieving your goals. Seeing the numbers on the scale too often fluctuate back and forth, that could be a mental block for you. And I want you to know that it doesn't have to be. I want you to know that you can see fluctuation on the scale, and as long as you stay committed to your routine, you stay committed to being in your calorie deficit, doing your cardio, you're gonna see a difference. You're gonna see the numbers go. And there's gonna be those weeks where you have crazy cheat days and you don't see substantial growth, or you see the reverse where you gained weight like I did. But one thing you're gonna notice is how your body feels. You're not gonna notice, oh man, it says I gained 4 pounds. You're gonna feel like you could do whatever you want. Because when you're exercising that much and you're doing your work and you're being in a calorie deficit, that's going to form some kind of muscle. So yeah, it says you gained 3 or 4 pounds. That could be muscle you gained. And you're going to notice and feel that. And I don't want anyone to feel restrained by the numbers they see on the scale. But you have to understand that looking at those numbers and monitoring those numbers is very important. You have to find that perfect balance. And you'll get there. As long as you stay committed, you stick to your routine. I hope you start your weight loss journey today and stay positive, guys.